Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today we're going to talk about installing the Thule Canyon XT on top of existing roof racks. The instructions to put the unit together is fairly simple, straightforward. I'm going to bring you in there. Instead of telling you what I did with the instructions, I'm going to show you step by step what we did. All right, so I'm going to grab you and bring you up there and you'll see what we did. Okay, the first thing we did is we took our basket and we slid our front section of the basket into the rear section of the baskets, and we put in a screw right here, and we also installed a flat washer underneath that. We put a screw in here, flat washer underneath that, and we screwed those tight with the Allen wrench. Same thing on the other side right over there. We did the exact same thing. We put the screws inside there, and we tightened them up again with the Allen wrench. Next thing we did is we put our brackets on here, these plastic brackets. The square piece is the square notch is facing up, and we put our bolt through here with the square peg on the end of it with our washer, and then underneath we screwed up there the black pieces right here. You can see where they screwed right up underneath the bottom, and we held that nice and tight. We put those 5 in there. We tightened those down by hand. You don't have to make them too tight. It's just a bug deflector. So we put that together there. Next thing we did is we came up underneath here and we installed our brackets on the top over here. This is where you may run into a little bit of a problem. The bracket itself has to go with the threaded part facing outside. The threaded part is going out over here. On this side here is where the screw is, and the bolt goes through from this side in. So you have the plastic piece sticking to the bottom, and then you have this open area up on the top here as well. All right, then we screwed these screws here. Okay, we screwed the screws in through here, and we tightened them up with the Allen wrench as well. Then we put our bracket down below, so actually the whole basket itself is not touching. There's actually a gap underneath here. You can see where I can put my hand under. You have a gap underneath there. What's actually touching the bar is this bracket right here. And then you decide which U-bolt you're going to use to put underneath here, and we put the U-bolts through. We tightened them down by hand, and that was nice and tight. Now after you're done, this basket should be nice and tight. You should have no movement in there whatsoever. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to take our lock cover, our cover like this, and we're going to put that cover over the top. It goes, that little tab right there. I don't know if you can see that little tab right there. This one right here. We're going to hook this onto there, like that. See how it hooked right in there? You take it, and you push it around like this, push it in, and then you lock it underneath here. You just turn this. I'm going to need 2 hands to do this. And you lock it in there just like that. And that's it. All right, so our Thule roof rack, the Thule Canyon XT is now assembled and on the vehicle, and that's it. Okay, so the only thing that you may have problems with is with this section right here. Other than that, you're really not going to have a problem. It's fairly simple, clean cut, and then you choose which one of your brackets, your U brackets you're going to use, smaller, larger, or the one in the middle. The one in the middle is the one that I happen to use. All right, that's it, all done. We're going to load it up with some gear and we're going to head out. All right, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I want to mention that you need to have the basket directly in the center of the truck for weight distribution, but that's pretty much it. And as you can see, the Thule basket can fit even on any crossbars whatsoever, whether you have Yakima or you have the regular standard factory racks on there. It fits on either one.